Alright, remember what I told you yesterday? Everybody focused? There we go, alright. Now, see the dA dt. The dA is on top, the dt is on the bottom. So I can put the dt over here. And then any letter of my choosing can go in between. So what do I put on top here? Anybody? I put dr because what happens, you could cancel the dr's out and you're still left with dA dt. Right? I'll make the question slightly larger. Okay. Alright. Now, so we all agreed with dr dt. What about the next one, Ben? The v on the top, dr has to be on the bottom. So what needs to go here? Dr. What goes above it? dt, yeah, good man. Alright guys, everybody get the mask on properly as well while we're at it. Alright, next thing. Michael, what thing goes here? That's a t, I'm afraid, so it's dt. And then on top, ds. Everybody cool with that? Alright. In each of the following, find the indicated rate. No bother. We're looking for dr dt, aren't we? That makes sense? Now, here's a trick you're allowed to do. If I say dA dr is 4, or 4 over 1. Turn both sides upside down, and what can I say then? dr dA equals a quarter. Is that alright? So what can I do here? I can say dr dA multiplied by dA dt. Do you see that? Does that cancel properly? Did the dA's cancel? Now what is dr dA? dr dA is 1 quarter. And what's dA dt? 8. What's a quarter times 8? 2. Right? Try another one. Alright, Charlie, how would you do this one? I'm looking for the VDR. I think this one's arguably easier. What's the VDR the same as? Yeah. What layer do you want to put here? Yeah, and here. Now, the problem is we don't have the TDR, but we do have dr dt. So what can you do there? What you get then? The TDR is a half. So what can we say the answer is, Charlie? 8 multiplied by half, which is 4. I'm going to pause there. Now, side of a square is increasing at the rate of 5 centimeters per second. Look at the units. Centimeters per second. What does that indicate? X is measured in, time is measured in seconds. Change means d. dx means the change in length x. The t means the change in time. You get it? The change of length when time changes. And the answer to that is 5 centimeters per second. Find the rate of increase of the area when the side is 10 centimeters in length. Okay. What's the area of a square? What's the area of a square? When it's length, when it's length x. What's the area of a square? X squared, yeah? What's the dA dx then? The dA dx is 2x, okay? Now, what does it want us to find? It wants us to find increase of area. The rate of increase of area. So what's that? The change in area with the change in time. What is change in area by change in time? What can I use here? Anybody? dA on top, and what's on the bottom? dt. And what letters should I use here? Dx and dx. But what do we know about the x value? X equals 10. Where does it say x equals 10? You giving up? Giving up? Why did I put in x equals 10? Huh? It says 20, doesn't it? So what's the ADT? So what's the ADX? 20. What's the XDT? 5. And what's the answer? 100. Now what's the units? What's the unit of area? What's the unit of area? Centimeters squared. What's the unit of time? Centimeters squared per second. Alright. We need you guys to do one now. That's 1, 2, 6. Will you guys try 8, please? Guys. Now, Gavigan. You have phi equals 4, 3 pi r cubed, okay? Do me a favor, differentiate it, what you get? Alright, it's 4 thirds times 3. So what's 4 thirds multiplied by 3? 4, good man. 1 to the power 4 squared. What letter is underneath the V? What letter did you differentiate? So it's VDR, right? What's the point of the question? Alright. Okay, so Gavigan, what should I put here? Spoiler, it's what's on top. So what do I put here? What do I put down here? What's underneath the DR? There you go. Now, what other letter do you see on the board apart from R and T? What do you reckon goes here and here? Good job. Here, there. Alright. Do you know the value of the V to T? Do you know the value for the V to T? What is it? There we go. Now, what does it say the R value is? So what does that make this? Right, 36 pi. Now, we don't want the R to V. I say we don't want the V to R, we want the R to V. So how do you turn that into the R to V? What happens when you flip it? 36 what? Fair enough. And then you divide them into each other and you get 1 over 6 pi. Alright.